All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into a really fascinating intersection. We're talking about a deeply personal journey meeting, well, some pioneering medical innovation, all focused on fertility and reproductive wellness. We're going to be unpacking insights from excerpts of a feature by NY Top Docs. It's about an individual named Mike Berkley, and our mission really is to understand how his own experience led to this unique, integrated approach to fertility care. What makes his method different?
And what's really interesting right away is how he's described. The source calls him the first acupuncturist in the U.S. to specialize only in fertility. And he's been doing this for, over 27 years, helping individuals, couples. It's quite a long time.
That's a really significant claim, yeah. And it kind of sets the stage, doesn't it? It tells you this isn't just about acupuncture. We're looking at something more comprehensive, a model that tries to bridge different medical traditions, East and West. So, okay, who is Mike Berkley? Well, he's a licensed acupuncturist, board-certified herbalist. He founded the Berkley Center for Reproductive Wellness. That's in Midtown East Manhattan. But what really grabs me is the origin story. How his path into this field started with his own struggle, him and his wife, Nancy, trying to start a family.
Right. It's the classic necessity is the mother of invention kind of thing. So Nancy decided she wanted to try acupuncture and herbal treatments. And Mike apparently was pretty skeptical at first. Like, he didn't really buy into it.
Yeah.
But, he watched her, saw what was happening, and, well, eventually he agreed to try it himself. Reluctantly, maybe.
Huh. Yeah, it's funny how that works, isn't it? The guy who becomes a pioneer starts out as a doubter. We've all been there, I think. And then the turning point. This is pretty amazing. Within just 3 months of both of them doing the treatment they conceived,
Yeah.
and their son is now, grown up, healthy, successful, just incredible.
Yeah. And it wasn't just a nice story for them. It completely changed his direction, that experience. It led him straight to enroll at the Pacific College of Oriental Medicine in New York. He put in 4 years studying acupuncture, then another 2 focused just on herbal medicine, all because he'd been through it.
Yeah.
He wanted to help others facing that same, often isolating infertility struggle.
You can really feel how that personal understanding must shape everything he does.
Yeah.
Because he didn't stop with the traditional training, did he? He then deliberately studied Western fertility medicine.
Right.
And then figured out how to actively integrate the two. It sounds like more than just, putting them side by side.
Oh, definitely not superficial. He developed his own proprietary herbal formulas, things based on what he was seeing clinically, combined with that traditional knowledge. And unique acupuncture protocols, too. These aren't just off-the-shelf approaches. They're refined, tailored to the individual's specific issues. It's about synergy.
Finding the best combination for that patient.
Exactly.
And the scope reflects that, too. His treatments, they're designed for natural conception, sure, but also to boost the success rates for people using RT, like IVF, in vitro fertilization, or IUI, intrauterine insemination. And importantly, he addresses both male and female infertility. It's not just focused on one partner.
Yeah, that's crucial. And they brought in modern tech, too, like this low-level light therapy, LLLT.
Okay, LLLT, what's that about?
So it uses specific wavelengths of light. The idea is to stimulate energy production in the cells, in the mitochondria. In reproductive health, the hope is that it can help enhance egg quality, maybe improve ovarian function. It's pretty cutting-edge stuff alongside the traditional methods.
Interesting. So, thinking about the patient, what's this like going to the Berkley Center? The description emphasizes really individualized care. Supportive, respectful, welcoming environment. That sounds important in this context.
Absolutely.
And convenience, too. They offer appointments both in the office and, get this, at home. Home acupuncture visits. That flexibility must be huge for people going through this.
That really must be. And the care doesn't stop when someone gets pregnant. That's another key thing. The protocols shift then. The focus becomes miscarriage prevention, especially during that really critical first trimester. So it's support all the way through that early stage.
Right. So bottom line, it sounds like whether you have a really complex diagnosis or maybe you're planning IVF, or even if you just want a more holistic way to boost reproductive health, patients benefit from his, decades of experience, his deep understanding of both sides of medicine, and that commitment to integration.
Yeah, and that NY Top Docs approval adds another layer. They have a pretty rigorous vetting process. Apparently, it's all merit-based. So being featured by them suggests a certain level of trust and exclusivity in the field. It kind of backs up the story.
So, wrapping this up, the big takeaway for me isn't just about finding a solution for infertility. It's about how Mike Berkley's own deeply personal challenge. It actually became the engine for this groundbreaking, patient focused approach. It sort of challenges how we often think about medicine in silos, right?
It really does. It shows the power of blending that traditional wisdom with modern science for a more holistic view of wellness, especially in areas like fertility where, patience and that comprehensive individual support are just so incredibly vital to finding answers beyond the usual boxes.
Which leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? What does it really mean for the future of healthcare? When someone's personal lived experience combines with diverse medical traditions like this, to create something so unique, so empathetic, and apparently effective for a major life challenge like fertility.
And maybe prompting you, the listener, to think, how could understanding these kinds of integrative practices maybe broaden your own perspective on health and wellness? Could it open up different pathways for you?